What's up, you guys? We're going scooter riding. My foot's burning. For a second. But my phone's gonna be wobbly. I'm just letting you know, fans. If you know what the bumpy is, the roads are bad here. But I will be really stressed about this. Just doing my own thing, you know? Doing my own pleasant thing in my lifetime. It's a little less wobbly. Try to be mindful of the bumpies. My phone will fall. I'm just letting you know I'm on barefoot. Don't try this at home. If you're barefoot or something, you burn yourself in the ground. I heard about texting could be overwhelming for people, all individuals. What is bad? Like texting people, like during Mondays, could be bad because when people are feeling overwhelmed or something, like I said, texting is a bad thing to do. So I'm just letting you know, for all of you, or having trouble stop texting, like excessive messaging, it might piss off people, set their anger off. Okay? But today I made a pine noodle Sprite from sugar and water and pine noodles. I'm just letting you guys know, there goes the road, but people are becoming robotics from on their phones all the time. Oh, my phone is stubborn on me, but I'll just let you guys know that was a stick in the way, causing my phone to rattle. My phone didn't like it unexpectedly. So when you text messaging someone on someone's phone number, do not message during the day, like Sunday, Mondays, okay? It's not a good idea. It's your decision. Like I said, you might piss off someone's anger. But it's important to prioritize your boundaries. Because people could lash at you for messaging too much, you know, when they stress from work in this heat, you know. I would just take a step back. Sometimes messages could piss people off a matter of time. Leads to excessive messaging, you know. I would do it as my advice is cut back, you know. That way you don't piss someone off. That's called bugging the hell someone. If you're not bugging somebody, they're not going to be friends with you anymore. Sometimes people lie, guys. Just got to look out for yourself, your friendship. You know? Like when people are on their cell phones all the time, people, they're not interested in you. They're interested about their cell phones. Just so pathetic. But there's someone ahead I gotta watch out for. Roads are busy, quiet hour. So do not message someone at this hour, guys. That's my advice I could give you. Don't message too much. I'll tell you the truth in a minute. Want to watch out for traffic first. Alright, let's look out for traffic. Someone behind me. So you guys, the truth is behind texting. Like, if you're feeling worried overstepping boundaries, it's time for you to take a step back. Like your guts are telling you. Okay? If you don't watch out, you might get lashed out at. Like your friends, you know. People don't care about you guys. You know, sometimes when people message you first, that's not, you're sending them an invitation. You gotta let them message you first, you know? I might have to give you advice. You're not a bother to anybody, but my advice is to be careful with excessive messaging. You gotta know you're on your own, taking care of yourself. It's important to take good care of yourself. Okay? If you see a girl you like, if you want to get her number, just ask her on the date. You know? Just say, hey, how are you? She might not respond, but she might be on her headphones. All I would do is meet somewhere else. Okay? But I'm trying to be mindful on my phone. My phone gets wobbly. I need a pro tripod for my scooter. But you gotta know is, guys, God is here with you. You need to know is, you don't need no friends. You don't need anybody. You're independent, right? If you rely on someone, you gotta build confidence. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta help yourself. You gotta take care of yourself. Exercise daily, you know? Same thing at the YMCA at the gym, you know? In my town, what I do is, like, I meet new people, I surround with love and my compassion, you know? It is important to take yourself a favor. Just remember, you're not alone in this. Okay? Sometimes I feel like this all the time. I will say, hey, I'm alone. I don't have no one to talk to. So you guys, listen. Do not be desperate. Women don't like desperate men. But I used to be desperate that time. But you gotta realize you gotta fight your own demons to work hard on yourself. Like, I don't work, I don't do nothing. Because of my epilepsy, it is not easy, people. You know? You just gotta realize there's good people around here in the golf courses I'm walking by. But think about it, you know? Just stay positive, you know? If you're worried about approaching a girl, just wave, you know? Just fight your own demons, okay? Sometimes I'm just trying to turn my scooter, but you gotta realize is, like, people could be cruel sometimes. People could be dickheads, okay? So you guys, my advice is just focus on yourself. I tell the girl will meet you when the time is right, okay? When she asks you out or something, just accept yes. If you don't want to, just tell her, no thank you, I'm good. but don't be rude, okay? That's not a smart thing to do. Just say, hey, I'm good. Thanks for asking me out, you know. I would recommend do is be friends first, because girls don't like desperate romantic men. Okay? Don't get me wrong. I used to be romantic all the time. But I realized I was stupid. But I wasn't stupid. I was doing it in the wrong way. You know? I'm focused on my scooter ride, you know? But just think about it. All of you people need to take my advice seriously, okay? If you don't take me seriously, you're not going to be able to achieve your goals. You're not going to be able to achieve your life. But I have on the spectrum with epilepsy, with Asperger's. But if you don't understand what it means, look online, autism spectrum with Asperger's. I was 15 years old. I have an epilepsy. I had a partial seizure. But that was back in the school year. But back in the weekend, December 4th, years ago, in the year 2016. Or 2015, I guess. I can't remember. But that day I had a seizure of mine on December 4th. I think it's 2016 or 15. I can't remember, to be honest with you. But you got to realize you can manage your stress by going for exercise, applying at the gym. So that's what I recommend. Apply your membership. You can make some good friends at the gym. Not too many friends, okay? You see, I'm driving my scooter because I'm focusing on myself. But the roads are bad here sometimes when it's bumpy. But I don't film people's houses. I just film my shirt. But I know you guys gotta say, hey, while you're filming yourself in your shirt, I cannot see your face because the tripod's wobbly all these times. You gotta realize I'm a YouTuber. I cannot give up my goals about my broadcast, about my life experiences. I've been dealing with my own struggles, having my own dating life, you know. I realized I gotta live my own. I can't have anyone hurt me, you know. It's not a good thing. You know, girls can hurt you guys. You gotta realize, you gotta accept it's part of life of rejection. Move on. You know? Move on. Stop forcing the time is right, man. Wait till the time is right. I was stupid too, but I realized I wasted my whole time. Oh my god. Sorry about the bumpy road. I was nervous. Smell cologne. But this thing, you gotta realize it, guys. You gotta wait till the time is right, okay? You cannot force it to come, or you might get rejected again. That's on your pace or your own risk. When you get older, people will not get a girlfriend because they need themselves independent, you know. Let me fix my phone real quick. It's about to fall. Alright, okay. Trying to fix this motherfucking phone. There we go. All of you men out there, you gotta wait till the time is right, man. Okay? You people gotta realize the time will not come when the time is right. Okay? All I would do is move on and move forward. If you're having a dream or something, you want to travel, that's okay. You want to do it. Achieve your goals, okay? Just remember, you're not alone all the times. You got yourself, and then you got God with you. I promise you. Okay? God is here with us today in his scooter here. That's me. I'm God. But just remember, take care of yourself in a healthy way. If you don't take care of yourself, the consequences of your health become your own actions, okay? Just realize it. You might get a girlfriend one day, but the time is not going to tell you when the time is right. Okay? Alright, people. Your channel Samdi is over. I have to go. I'm going to go to upload this video right now. And if you got any questions, let me know. And I'll be welcome to answer you. Don't overwhelm me with these questions, okay? Alright, guys. Thanks for watching.